When you think of fortifying feeds early, one of the benefits shown through the literature is better growth. And part of that is you have less of a deficit as you transition off TPN and onto goal feeds. So fortifying early while they're still receiving significant TPN support can help reduce that deficit or gap that can be seen otherwise. Early fortification can vary unit to unit. Our protocol is to fortify at 80 mils per kg. However, there's much evidence to show that it could be even sooner. Again, probably depending how quickly you get to that point. But early fortification can be 60 mils per kg or even earlier.
I agree. I think probably standardly in units, what has always been done in the past is 100 milliliters per kilogram. And I think anything before that is getting to an early fortification. However, I do know that there's a lot of support for fortifying even as early as 20 ml per kg per day.
Yeah, I think as a dietitian, looking at the word early, I think sets us up for kind of having to get to that 100 mLs per kg per day. So looking at adequate fortification and thinking about, like you said, all the vitamins and minerals and things that we can't get through that TPN. And we all know that feeding through the GI tract enterally is a much better way of absorbing all of those things anyway.
I think traditionally, units have always fortified with the cow milk based fortifiers at 100 milliliters per kilogram per day. And what we are finding with the exclusive human milk diet is that early can be any time before that. So where my unit does fortify at 80 ml per kg per day like yours, we know that it's perfectly safe to fortify earlier, 60, 40, or even as early as 20 milliliters per kg per day.
Early fortification in the cardiac infant can help reduce the number of days that they're receiving parenteral nutrition, as well as potentially improve the nutrient delivery and reach that targeted goal sooner. It can also potentially decrease the number of days in the ICU, as well as overall decrease the length of stay at the hospital. Typically, for the cardiac infants, fortification does not start till at least 100 ml per kilo, and sometimes even 120 to 150 ml per kilo.